Thank you, Mr. Speaker, members. This issue is an issue that I learned about from a close friend. When my oldest son was in elementary school, my dear friend, PTA president, came to me once on the school playground and said, I know we're invited to your son's birthday party. Her son and my son were best friends. But I need you to know something. My oldest has just come out as transgender. We wanted to come to the birthday party as a family. Is that okay? And she had tears in her eyes. And I said to her, of course, your whole family is always welcome in my home. She explained to me that her oldest, who she named for her father, from the time this child drew pictures, self-portraits, drew herself as a girl, identified as born when the child was born. This was their firstborn son, but always drew herself as a girl. And she struggled, and I saw this whole family struggle with this transition. And she also said to me, I feel safe in our community, but I don't know what this world has in store for my child, and I'm terrified. And so I know this is hard, this is something hard to understand, and I don't fully understand it. I think we're all learning here. And in fact, probably the medical science is evolving, and doctors and experts are learning as well. So what my amendment says is that this legislation will expire in 2026. There's a sunset clause because what we are doing today is essentially the practice of medicine on the floor of the House. And things change, science evolves, and we owe it to these families and to ourselves to check back in and make sure this is still what we want to do. The stakes are very high, members. When we first came into session, I went out to dinner with my family, went to a Tex-Mex restaurant not far from here. I had a mother come to me and say, I have a transgender daughter. Do we need to leave Texas? I didn't know her. She grabbed my arm. I was with my family. And I saw the desperation in her eyes. And that's what's at stake. This is people's lives. And so I ask that we at least come back, revisit. We put sunset provisions on all sorts of legislation. For evolving medicine, we owe it to ourselves and to these families to do the same. I move adoption.